Welcome back to another video. We are at our pond. We're currently standing on it and it is luckily frozen, so we are able to work on it. And we are planning in the near future to dig this out since we want to build a sauna next to it and turn this more into a swimming pond and get the geese away from this pond, make them their own smaller pond. And we want to be able to swim in it. And the first thing we need to do is clear out this bush that is growing in here. A lot of these trees we can leave, but a lot of them are bothering. And we actually want to dig all of this deeper. Originally, this was a hand-dug pond, so dug with shovels, wooden shovels. So it's a really old pond, but it's really overgrown. In summer, it's pretty much walkable because it's so empty. We did redig one of the small parts, but that is barely enough. So it wouldn't be really a swimmable pond. We want to restore its original size. Roughly what you can see with the ice, but even a bit smaller because of course the water is a bit higher than it will be in summer, so we're not going to dig it that much. And yeah, so a big part of it is of course overgrown, so we need to clear all that up. A lot of these bushier trees we're going to leave because those are pretty nice, so we're going to leave those. Most of this is going to go for goats. There's not really a lot of wood for firewood, but there is some. That's why it's better to do it in winter. If we do want it for firewood, it is better now. And goats need this extra mineral right now in the winter rather than in summer when they have loads of fresh grass. So right now it's much more important to give them this wood sticks. So let's go get the tractor and the chainsaw and get cutting and see how fast we can clear this all out.
I guess that's where you're losing all your pencils.
Oh, a pencil. Thank you. Whoa, that's a weird place to lose. This is a nicely sharpened. Ah, it's cracked in half. Because I guess it froze.
How did you lose it there?
Did the graphite expand? Or what happened to it?
That's a weird place to lose a pencil.
Yeah. So we're probably not going to preheat anything, even though we should maybe preheat the oil. But I think it's okay. It's been sitting in the sun for all day.
Well,
so
that's
I think,
not really sun.
Yeah, well, it's enough to make it into pluses. The metal itself, it warms up faster than anything. So as you see, I parked the tractor, ready to be loaded on. We're going to be using a chainsaw today to cut out most of the big ones, but not only a chainsaw because there's a lot of small wood. So we're going to be using also a scissor. So Keptech, a sponsor of the channel many times before, has sent us another scissor to try out. This one is kind of like a medium size. So we're going to use this for today's pruning. Instead of pruning, we're going to be cutting down the trees fully. But this is in theory a pruning scissor, but also works amazingly for such work as this. So let's unbox it, see exactly the scissor, and get going with the work because it's pretty cold.
So I forgot the most annoying part on doing this job is that you cut one and then it's stuck and then you have to pull it.
Yeah. But at least there's no snow because last time we did this
was also snow,
with snow, so you couldn't actually see where they start and end.
Okay.
Now you can actually see really clear where they end and start. You can just go where.
Actually, it's much better that it has no snow because then we also don't get wet.
Yeah.
I think we do the big ones, like we do a lot with the chainsaw and whatever's left.
And then we go with two scissors, just go through it quickly.
Yeah.
Very good.
Whoa. I feel like
It's hard, no? Guys? Dancing on ice, but like with...
should we put ice skates on?
Put ice skates, yeah, do ice skates.
It's so slippy. It's so fun.
Oh, we played quite a bit already.
Whoa. Spagat. Spagat. Once you start slipping, there's no going back on unslipping.
That black ice in the middle there is beyond slippery. So, as you see, we're kind of halfway and the trailer is full. Of course, we're not loading it like very efficiently. We're leaving all the sticks because we are gonna dump it into the goats. Like not like dump it, but like slowly give it to them so they can have some nice nutrition, as we said. Let's go bring the trailer maybe to the goats, give them some sticks because it's nice sunshine and they're kind of waiting. So we can continue after and loading this in a pile and probably park the tractor kind of for now in a place where we can unload those sticks quite easily.
Is
That's how you can lose microphones.
Is the tractor vlogging now? It's like the magnet got stuck.
The magnet is so strong it pulled it off me. Quite a bit of moles here, huh?
Hi, goaties! Let's go. Ooh, Whoppa. Like, look at all this space. And then if it freezes in winter,
Perfect ice skating
it will
rink.
be like very big ice skating
Because
rink.
we're gonna get the blur of the top with the two bumps.
Oh, whoop.
The two bumps. All these sticks will be gone. We're gonna make sure if we're swimming in it, we can clean the weeds.
Hold me.
Huh?
Hold me stick. Okay, thank you. Next stick.
So as you can see, we are done and it's all nice and clean. It definitely expanded it a lot more and gave us visual perception how big it will actually be. It's pretty much double the size of the lake that we actually can kind of see. This was all overgrown, as you remember, so it definitely gives us an idea where the lake needs to end, which is kind of like there. That needs to be kind of filled in. We don't want that to be underwater so much because there's our trees growing there, so we need to fill in some dirt there. But this can be all digged out and this can be a swimmable lake. And I feel like it's definitely a lot of space for swimming, like up and down. That's a really big distance. And it only took us 3 hours to do this, and that is just because we had these scissors, because with the scissors, two of us going through quickly. With the chainsaw, it's a lot of work, slipping, and yeah, accidents can happen. Versus this one's, you're kind of carefully just going through, holding the stick with one hand and just putting it down. So we're already just making piles straight away. With the chainsaw, I can't do that because I need both hands. So I think the scissors definitely help. So we have the big scissor and the small scissors. So thanks for KevTech for sending us these scissors. They are long-term sponsors since pretty much day one. They've been sponsoring us. And yeah, make sure you check out the link down below in the Amazon. You can get them. And hope you enjoyed this video and we're going to see you next time. Bye-bye.